Okay, obviously in Yosemite, walking back to my camp from the truck, and it's about a 3/4 mile walk. And who knew backpacking would involve so much walking?
Good morning. It's the second day in Backpackers Camp in Yosemite Valley, and I've reached the point of this trip, even though it's just started, that I'm still looking forward to it, but I kind of just don't want to go. You know, all that walking, backpacking, But feeling better than I did last time. Last time I had to bail, but this time it looks like it's going to be pretty up there, so I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I kind of just don't want to go. I also found an almost full can of fuel in the hiker box here. It was a bigger can than that, so yay, free fuel. I don't have anything to use it with. I might bring the larger can. I might just leave it in the truck and take it home. But yay, hot food.
Well, maybe not almost full. It's about half full, I think. Don't know. I'll figure it out later. There's a couple of trees growing out of the rock. Cool. Goodbye, truck. Hello, short road walk. And here's the trail. And I'm on the PCT again. Look at that. Well, 5 miles to go, I think. I think I got 5-mile hike today. Down mostly like this. Down descent of, I think, 500 to 400 feet. So 100 feet per mile sounds nice. I expect my knees to complain a little bit, but not go as wonky and bonkers as painful as the last time I was walking through here, or in Yosemite. That was awful. And a surprise. So it should take me about 3 hours to get to Glen, Aulin, and set up camp. Should be a nice time of day, 4 or 5 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock now, Tuolumne Meadows. Oh, yeah, I'm in Tuolumne Meadows going to Glen, Aulin, High Sierra Camp today. Then a day hike, hopefully tomorrow, to Waterwheel Falls. Then back to Glen, Aulin, and then back out to my truck. Which, despite the video I just took, feels like I never locked the truck. It's always like that. That's why I take the video. Altitude here is about 8650, and I'm feeling the altitude a little bit here. It should be okay going downhill. It's not so bad as I think I need to, stop and turn around and go back home. Wait, there's a road over there. Am I on the right trail? I think I am. I am on the right trail, so I don't expect altitude issues today or tonight. Got to 8,000 feet on the drive up here and didn't feel anything, felt it around 8,400 feet, so I should be okay, I think. Okay, 5.4 miles to Glen, Aulin, and I am on the PCT. Hooray! This is, in fact, the type of trail I expected. It's a little softer than I expected. A lot of sand. I don't like it. But nice and flat, wide, and dry vegetation. And it's feeling kind of warm. It's like mid-70s or something. But still, better here than in the valley, and better here than at home, too. So, hooray, I guess. Well, this trail seems rather glacially erratic. Those boulders are glacial erratics. Well, I think I'm about halfway through this and I have a little twinge on the left knee. I think it's still going to be okay. I plan on braking in like 25 minutes or so. Actually sitting down and resting. Maybe sooner. I don't know. Remember on the Tahoe Rim, this twinge in my knee would come occasionally and then go away. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for here. Well, the twinge in my left knee has come and gone. That's good. But my right knee, the one that hurts the most when it does hurt, has started. I've got about 1.5 miles before camp, and it's all downhill. And I'm trying to figure out how best to walk on it that doesn't hurt it even more. And that's the hard part. Flat sections like this are okay, but the downhills, I gotta watch it. Don't know what this means for tomorrow's day hike. Well, I think I got my right knee sort of figured out. It involves sidestepping down the steps and things, which stops the pain. I think it's an overuse. I think the outside of my right thigh is overworked and is strained and doesn't want to work anymore. So sidestepping down the hill will stop that pain, and I can feel it now when it's flat. So it's okay, it's still there. But sidestepping down is going to create its own problems eventually. I have less than a mile to go, so I should be able to make it. Hey, it's people. There's lots of people on this trail. Hey, it's a waterfall. Well, that's one of the last trail junctions, then I'm pretty much there. And it's been about 2.5 hours since I started walking. And I think I probably should have taken a break at least an hour ago. Might have been, like a real sit-down break. Might have worked out better for me. Knee is doing passable. I'll make it, but I may not like it. Not going that way. I'm not going that way. Yikes. Going this way. And it says Glen Aulin is in 0.2 miles. And I think I'll believe that. I remember the last trip I took in Yosemite. My right knee suddenly started hurting, and really bad. I told you about it. You were on the video. And it just took me by such surprise that it was alarming. And I don't know quite how to fix this other than, I guess, hiking more. That sucks. Might need to go see a physical therapist, get some exercises to do for this. Because I don't think it's ITBS. I think it's something else. But it could be ITBS. Bye. If my knee means I don't want to hike down the trail tomorrow, and I just stay here, this is really not a bad place to stay. I just wish I'd brought some shorts or something so I can go dipping in the water over there. Interesting. Nice idea. Makes my knee rest. On the plus side of my right knee pain today, I can still walk on it. That was a problem coming into Wawona 2 months ago. So, progress. I think I know what my plan is for tomorrow. I'm not going to walk all the way to Waterwheel Falls. I'm going to go to some falls. Down Glen Aulin. There's a little side trail. Should take me about 20 minutes one way. Maybe half hour to get to the end of the side trail. And see how that goes. That'll give me a good idea of what my knee is doing. I do think rest tomorrow is best. And that's unfortunate because I would really like to go see Waterwheel Falls. And it seems like it might be perfect right now. Oh well.
Well, good morning. I slept okay. I think my knee needs the rest today. I think 1,000 feet elevation loss to Waterwheel Falls is a bit of a mistake today, because the 500 loss to here is what caused the problem. So I'm gonna walk down the valley for a little bit and go to some falls and hang out there, and come back here and hang out here, and should be a relaxing day. Disappointed with the knee and leg problem, but I think I know some exercises. I figured out some exercises that will get it working or get it better. It's just such a surprise that it just happened on the last trip, and never had an inkling that it was going to be a problem before. It was probably a good idea that I didn't go to Oregon in last month. I don't know what I would have done. Probably just taking it slow. Oh, anyway, waking up, getting correct, gonna be a really slow, low mileage day. I'm gonna wander around here and, do a little hike. time for breakfast, I think. That's it, the deer. Well, breakfast is done. It's just about 10 o'clock, and I got hours and hours to do a 2-mile round trip walk and just one around here at camp. And I think I might try to fix this little problem with my tent flopping open like that. I think if I change that tent stake to pull out a different way, it might actually work out better. So this is what happens when you have all day in camp to do kind of nothing. You figure out how to fix things that are problems, I guess.
Well, I've started my little day hike, and my knee's already complaining. So who knows what I think, but I'm gonna head down to the canyon a little bit and see what I see. Can't baby everything forever. Not going to Water Wheel Falls this trip. Maybe some other time.
Trying to take a lesson from previous injuries, particularly last in 2019, where I was supposed to be taking a nice rest, and instead I walked 4 miles and didn't have any improvement over that injury. That was just an overuse leg injury again. So I'm just sitting down, and I'm only going to go walk up to a mile one way, then back to camp. I'm bored, but I guess I'd rather be bored here than sitting in front of a computer. I don't know, it's kind of iffy. But just taking it easy, sitting around in the of Yosemite, next to the Tuolumne River. Keep wanting to head back to camp and just sit there. I'm trying to balance out wanting to actually do something and not just sit around and be bored looking at sticks, rocks, and water, and not injuring myself even further. So I'm just strolling at this pace down this mostly flat trail. The knee is complaining a bit, but it's not too bad. I don't know if that's good or bad for a muscle strain or not. I do know you're supposed to take it easy, and this is definitely taking it easy. And then I see things like this. The squirrel up there, dead center, throwing pine cones down at me. Well, he stopped. I think I've disturbed him. I found horses and a camp. Going back this way. Well, turns out walking all the way down here was pointless. Though I saw some horses. That was cool, I guess. I don't know. So slowly heading back toward Glen Aulin camp. This walk has been okay. Now it's back uphill to camp. I climbed a rock to get up here.
On the plus side of this excursion, it looks like gently uphill does not bother my right knee, so that makes me feel good about leaving tomorrow. It makes me feel better in general, feeling kind of depressed, discouraged, and disappointed at always having knee problems or leg problems or something. Thinking I fixed them with Tahoe rim, and then suddenly coming back and nope, something else. So I'm mildly encouraged, which is better. And when I feel better, I start taking pictures and videos of flowers again. Well, back to almost camp. Got I guess 2.2 to go. I'm gonna sit here and watch the Tuolumne River, gently babble its way down the hill. and a flower. Yeah, uphill doesn't seem to be a problem, so I feel good about leaving tomorrow. The horsies followed me. Well, I followed them, sort of. I actually think these are different horsies. And sunset from Glen Aulin. Actually, Glen Aulin is the valley below me there, and that's the sunset. You've seen sunsets before.
Good morning. Leaving today, eating breakfast. Be out of here in like half an hour, like 8:30. Didn't sleep well. Woke up at like 1 o'clock and just couldn't go back to sleep for like an hour and a half or so. But we'll see how things go today. Good morning. That's breakfast with Carnation instant breakfast and water. Yum. Actually not too bad.
It's like my tent was never there. Whoosh, gone. Poof. Goodbye, Backpackers Camp. Goodbye, people with money camp who want to backpack without actually roughing it. Goodbye. You were fun. Pretty Falls, can't see it. Oh, that group there is the gays that I found. The gays brought booze. Sat and talked to them for a little while last night. That was cool. Off to home. That way. That bridge, I think, was the end of the steep up part. I think I climbed 400 feet in elevation in about 2 miles or so. 1.7 according to a sign. Back to camp, or truck. I'm going home. And I want to say that last night I experienced the most white people-y hiking thing I think ever. You're sitting around the Glen Aulin High Sierra camp where people with money who want to go backpacking without actually roughing it go sitting around the campfire ring in those nice little park bench things. Somebody had brought a ukulele, so we're already getting pretty white people-y. Excuse me. And they started singing John Denver Country Roads. And all of us white people sitting around the campfire ring singing along, sometimes badly, to Country Roads by John Denver, I think is peak white people hiking thing. I mean, it was fun. I enjoyed it, but wow, I've gotten it all now. Oh, and my knees and legs are just fine. I'm very pleased with how this is going today. I feel like my right leg thigh is overworked a little bit, but not so much I'm going to be dilapidated or disabled like I was coming out of Yosemite last 2 months ago. I think everything's going to be fine. So, yay, successful trip. Taking the relaxing day yesterday of just walking slowly for 2 miles and then sitting around all day was a good thing. It's a rock. And that rock's name is East Cottage Dome. The trail crosses several granite slabs like this, but so far, as best I remember, this is the best marked of them. Some of them you just follow the horse poop. But yeah, this is nice and good marked. They should all be like this. I think I got less than a mile to go, and I'm ready to be done. It's getting warm. Yeah, I'm ready to be done. I think I got blisters forming on my foot. If I were smart, I'd stop and take care of it now. But I only have a mile, so why does it matter? Well, it's the last stretch before I get to paved road walking. It's almost over.